Hey everyone, how's it going? Day 5 of 30 of my 30 vlogs in 30-day challenge to myself. I think I've mentioned before that I think it takes about 30 days to create a new habit or to break a bad one, where it takes about 90 days in my experience to be able to change your whole life or to accomplish something really great, something really big. And for whatever reason, it seems like the 30 days seems like longer, but when you say 90 days to accomplish something, it seems like there's no way I can get that done by that time. And 30 days is more like, really, I have to go 30 days? So it depends on how you look at it. Either way, just setting the intention and setting a deadline for ourselves and putting it on paper, putting it out there, that's will drastically change the outcome in my view. But the question really today, and what the question remains is, and it's just another reminder, even for myself, is will you be ready for the gold when the gold appears? In other words, will you be ready for the reward that you've asked for, that you've been so desperate for at times, that you've wanted and tried to ask for clarity for? When it comes, will you give it the appreciation, the gratitude, and the honor that it deserves? We live in a world that moves very, very fast, and with that is the ability to pretty much do anything all at once. We can pick up our phones and look anything up that we want to and have any information at our fingertips. It's actually an incredibly beautiful thing. But with that comes some downfalls. And what some of those downfalls that I see and that I've witnessed and that I've experienced are the temporary pleasures, the scatteredness, the ability to get sidetracked, the ability to get lost, the ability to not understand what it means to have patience, and the ability lost to not be able to have persistence. It's just everything's handed and given and right at our fingertips. So when anything takes longer than 30 seconds, we don't understand where the result is. And then when the result comes, we're already ready for the next thing to try to get. So where that is in one of our worlds, in the technological world, in reality and in the outer world, we still are met with this level of time. And it's within this time, and probably within universal laws, where there's going to be a timeless level of what it takes to persist, to create a desired outcome, and what the patience that's required to achieve a desired outcome. And it's probably going to become even harder for people to understand what that means further than we even know when we hear, our grandparents talking about how they used to walk to the bus every day, and just how much harder it was for them than it is for us, and how that's going to carry on through the generations. But will we know? Sorry, I had a pop up, so I lost my train of thought. But once this level has been achieved, once we receive the reward, is it given the proper attention? Is it given the proper gratitude? A good way to be able to tell is, and this is kind of a way to be able to tell if things are taken for granted in your life, is how you feel on any given day. Are you feeling more so as if you are full and grateful, or are you feeling more as if you are lacking and missing? And that's going to be a clear indication of whether you're claiming your gold and receiving your gold and seeing your gold and honoring your gold. And it's really enough said right there. So how do we honor our gold? And that is, once it's received, once it's there, to feel into the gratitude of what it took to get there, to honor what it took to get there, to express to whoever we can on the other end of that, a receiver maybe in somebody who was involved with that whole process, or whether it was a project or maybe it was just something in a relationship or whatever it may be, an act of kindness, expressing that outwardly, writing it down, and really feeling into that feeling of gratitude. Gratitude is one of those things that you'll see on a poster in like a church or on a preschool, like daycare type setting with a few little quotes underneath it, and can become this cheesy thing where for the word in itself is one of the most beautiful experiences and words that we can read and be able to feel into. And the gold is within the gratitude itself. So this is a reminder, and it's a reminder because it's so easily looked past as the reward is in our hands. And again, just doing the best to combat what we have kind of up against us, and not, I don't think it's intentional, but just what we have up against us in this society of consumerism and the society of everything at our fingertips, that will never be matched with hard work and persistence, and really reaping those rewards of what that feels like to be a true human, who is really living out your purpose for success. So that's my video number 5 today. And it's getting dark. As you can see, I'm about to be in the dark as I've had multiple complications today getting this video out to you. So I'm gonna just end here, and gonna make another habit, as I did a few months ago with my students in my course, of writing down what we were grateful for, and that was a game changer, and it was a game changer for everybody who did it. And that's gonna be my next thing on my docket tonight. I encourage anybody who's watching to do the same, write down 3 things they're grateful for and really feel into that, and see where it takes you. All right, signing off, day number 5. I'll see you tomorrow, day number 6. Have a great evening, everyone. Take care.